Alright, how's it going everybody? Playing some more Majora's Mask 3D today, and this time I'm joined by my lovely assistant Cody.
Truly love you. Wow, I can't talk. Hi.
Yes, that's how he's going to introduce himself. So that is
Truly
Cody.
the bumbling idiot.
Indeed, and here is the rolling technique, which if you roll right before you jump, you'll actually jump farther. And teleport like that.
Is that an exploit?
I think it's intended for this one, because it wasn't in Ocarina of Time.
Roll jump?
I mean, you could roll and jump, but it wouldn't give you that little boost.
I think they borrowed that from like Mario 64 or something.
Maybe. I mean, this did come out like a few years later. So we actually did this episode once already, but the audio recording for Cody, it didn't capture his voice. So here we are again, second time through, and hopefully it'll actually capture your voice this time, Cody.
No, it's totally not capturing, you know.
I hope
I
it
totally
does,
don't see
otherwise.
those squiggly lines moving.
So what happened the first time? Do you just not pay attention to that, or what?
Well, to be honest, I should have just went because when we were recording the podcast, I was confident that I was recording at the time. So I just ignored it.
Alright. But I'm sure you probably remember this part. This is I forget the name. It's a Deku mini game, and it gets harder by each day. The first day, it's going to be relatively easy. Use the Deku flower, and then you just got to land on these little platforms here.
Seems like a very easy mini game. All you gotta do is collect the rubies. Every platform.
Well, yeah, you just don't want to fall and perish.
You die if you fall down.
No, it just doesn't count. Like, you have to redo it.
Restrictions. Always fun.
Indeed. I don't know. There's some mini games for Zelda that are just a pain in the butt, and I really don't like. I'm sure you can relate.
I'm trying to remember one word that annoyed me a lot. I think the Wind Waker one, when you're trying, it's kind of like a mini game when you're trying to sneak around on the island.
Oh yeah, like when you don't have your sword.
Yeah, and then every time you get busted, it's like instant game over.
Yeah, early stealth sections in Zelda games were interesting. I mean, there's not really too many. I mean, for the 2D games, if an enemy doesn't see you in their line of sight, then you're fine, but they didn't really incorporate stealth much until Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
But for winning this on the first day, you get a fishing hole pass, so if you want to fish for free somewhere, that's the way to do it. Just play this minigame.
So is that where you're heading to now?
I hate fishing in Zelda games. I just truthfully hate it. Ocarina of Time, there's a video of me struggling like crazy because you get the golden scale for catching a bigger fish, and it took me forever. I think I caught it off video maybe. So I think it's wise if me and fishing just stay away from each other.
I think it's only boring when you're trying to like do it for a challenge.
Yeah.
When you're just fishing to fish in a video game, it's just kind of fun. Just relaxing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Animal Crossing, it's both for me. Sometimes I'll fish for fun, sometimes I need to catch all the fish for my encyclopedia, and I don't want to fish.
Well, you're like a big collector in those type of games.
Right. Well, these games too, Zelda games. I actually haven't 100% of this more than once. This will be my second time through, surprisingly.
Any particular reason why you wanted to try again? Trying to lower your time or something?
I felt like since I did Ocarina of Time 3D, might as well get this game out. Just so it completes the pair.
Understandable.
So do you have a lot of experience with this game?
Not a whole lot. I only played this like once, just the main story aspect of it. Like I did do some side stuff. I just didn't do like 100% of it. And this was like
All right.
2015 when it came out on 3DS. And I never touched the 64 version because I think my 64 died before I can attempt any other games. And by that point, GameCube came out.
That sucks. So here we have two Dodongos, and they actually have more health than King Dodongo did in Ocarina of Time, which is very strange considering they're a lot smaller.
It's like weird little mini bosses.
You have to face two of them just to get one lousy piece of heart. So for people doing 3-heart runs, I really feel for them. They have to go against these guys because they do 1 heart of damage for each attack.
Wait,
and I would
if
perish.
you were doing a 3-heart run, why would you try to get a heart piece to begin with?
No, like just fighting these guys, I mean.
I mean, yeah, but you wouldn't really fight them in this area if you were just doing a 3-heart run, because you're not trying to get the heart piece.
Right, but like when you come across them,
Is there another time you come across them?
I believe so. It's been like 500 years since I played this,
No big.
so who knows?
And this is like the first time I saw them in general, so I don't remember if they are in any dungeons. I guess we'll see soon enough.
Right. But defeating them does give you 50 rupees, so that's very nice. I don't know where they store it. Maybe it's in their belly and they ate one for some reason. I don't really know.
Don't Dodongos eat rocks just like Gorons?
I think so. So maybe there's a purple rupee in the rocks and every single Dodongo eats them? I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe we just came up with some lore. Dodongos eat purple rupees that are in rocks.
Well, I think the lore was already they ate rocks. Just like Gorons. That's how come they were so... That conflict in Ocarina of Time.
Perhaps.
That's such a weird food to eat, you know?
Like, I guess they just like the minerals from it. It gives them all their nutrients.
Yeah. Isn't it like a specific type of rock they have to eat too? Like they can't just eat any old rock.
I don't know if that's ever specified anywhere.
I think it was
I'm
in
sure it
Ocarina
can
of
be any
Time.
rock.
Yeah, I think it was in Ocarina of
Perhaps.
Time because the Gorons were upset that they couldn't eat any rocks because the Dodongo was in the cave.
I don't know, maybe there's just special rocks down there. Because they clearly didn't starve unless Link just got there in time. So I don't know.
Speaking of Gorons, they have such a weird value system.
What do you mean?
They think gems are trash.
Oh yeah.
While us humans value them clearly.
Alright. I don't know. Species in Zelda games are very weird.
But that's what gives it its unique taste, you know?
Like, you've played the Oracle games, right?
Oh, it's been a long time, but yes.
And do you remember in Oracle's seasons, there's like that lava colony with all those people with the 2 white eyes?
Oh, huh. I vaguely remember that.
So they had their own currency there, which was rocks. So I'm wondering if they're somehow related to Gorons.
Weren't they in a different country in the Oracle games?
Like a different universe, I think.
I'm pretty sure it was country. Like, they were further south or west or something like that.
I don't know. You just take the portals to get to them and you're magically there.
Because I'm pretty sure the only one that's like a separate universe is Termina.
Maybe they're in a separate solar system.
Perhaps. So the goal here is to get the other mask now, right?
Yeah, for now I was just going around getting the owl statues, and I believe I pick up a map here, which is a good idea, because then you can see where you are because for this game, they took away your map, besides in Clocktown, so if you want a map, you're gonna have to buy them.
I see.
I don't know why they made that decision. I don't think they do it in any other Zelda game that you have to buy a map.
Yeah, but
I guess they
it
just
makes a
wanted
lot of
something different.
sense, you know, buying a map.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, why don't
It's
they
like,
do that in any Zelda game? You just have a map. Like, in Breath of the Wild, I
maybe,
kind of get it because you have the tablet, so it already has the map of the area.
all right.
But any other Zelda game,
Maybe,
like, why do you have a map?
maybe it's because Termina was an alternate reality or dimension, and they just don't print maps here.
I guess. I mean, Wind Waker does it pretty good too, where to map out the area, you have to look for that specific fish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess another reason for this game not having a map is Link probably would have had a map already, like starting off in the game, Ocarina of Time, like maybe some of the Kokiri gave him one. But whereas this, he just kind of came to Termina, like all by a mistake.
Mm-hmm. I like how
These guys later on will actually...
Sorry?
Go ahead.
Oh, I like how there's two of these guys, and there's only one of them in Ocarina of Time.
Right, the Gorman brothers. But these guys will actually, you'll get a mask for them later on, and that allows you to, I think, get another mask. It's just a whole cycle of getting masks.
Ah, yes, the angry Luigi mask.
Right. And
50 rupees
they
for
offer
milk.
you milk.
Wow.
Right. But they don't even offer you the bottle. You have to bring your own.
They probably don't have any bottles.
Right. So you're going to want to stay away from those blue bubbles because if they hit you, you can't use your sword for a small period of time, which is not nice.
Weird stun effect.
Mm-hmm. Because then you can't have lawn mowing simulator going on where you just slash all the bushes with your sword. Anyways.
Seems like you're just looking for rubies at the moment, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So why are you building
I was
rubies?
looking for... What was that?
Why are you building rubies? Are you trying to purchase something?
So, for one of the heart pieces, you actually need... I think it's 5,000 rupees. So that is kind of what I'm trying to go for.
That is pricey.
Alright, and it doesn't help that your rupees reset every cycle.
Nope. So you really have to grind in the first 3 days, huh?
Yeah, no, I don't know for sure if it's 5,000. I just know it's pretty obscenely high.
An absurd amount. What's the most you ever spent on a heart piece in a Zelda game? I think it was like 300, right?
Probably or so. I know in Phantom Hourglass they're pretty overpriced.
Well, that's because of the treasure system, you know?
Yeah.
See, I really like that. I want that back. The treasure system was fun.
It'd be cool to see again.
It makes sense in like Breath of the Wild because of all the relics.
Alright. And here is where we are going to get ourselves a mask that allows us to dance.
From the Funky Ghost.
Indeed. Kamaro's mask. And he's just chilling up here. He's just dancing around.
Doing his very unique dance.
Right. And he's barely clothed.
You know, you should do that dance, dude.
Yeah, I should. I should just make a random video for 600 subscribers of me just doing that dance.
You should. That'd be awesome.
But to fix this guy, because he has a dancing issue, we play the Song of Healing, and that resets his mind. Maybe this guy wasn't even a dancer. Maybe he was just like a rock collector, and then Skull Kid poisoned his mind, and now all he wants to do is dance.
That is a weirdly dark story for him.
Well, he just perished right there, so we healed him. We freed him from the dancing.
I think he was already dead. He was just dancing his spirit away until he felt calm.
Perhaps. But now, do you remember what you said the first time we attempted commentary on this? What you called the ladies?
So with my crap memory, I thought they were Gerudos.
Right.
And then as soon as we saw them, I was like, oh, they're something else entirely. They're Hylians.
Or Terminians.
Terminians. Or
Terminians.
Whatever the elf human hybrid equivalent is in this universe.
Right.
You know, that's weird. Hylians are not even elves. They're just like a weird mix of humans.
Well, they got their special ears, though.
Yes, the ears of the goddess, apparently.
That's a little strange.
Well, that was the lore for their ears. The reason why their ears are so pointy and everything is because it's used for them to help listen for the gods.
Huh.
Yeah.
So these ladies are
awesome
pretty
lore.
impressed. Mm-hmm. Got ourselves a little fan base here.
Yeah, I don't know why I confused them for Gerudos. Maybe it was the red hair.
Mm-hmm. I think they're supposed to be like geisha girls or something.
Probably not. Geishas look way different.
Maybe this is the Terminian equivalent of geisha.
Very stripped down in that case.
Perhaps.
Dance with meaning.
So, indeed, we satisfied the women in a way that was not inappropriate.
Sure.
Master, please come to our performance. We have to speak to little Junior here,
And
who gives us a little rumor.
yeah, we don't have time for your performance. We have other things to do.
Right, we'll do that later. We don't even have a bow and arrow.
Why would you take that to a performance? Are you planning to do
I don't know.
some Abraham Lincoln style assassination?
On Skull Kid, yes.
Why would he be at
He
the
deserves
performance?
it. He's probably trying to kill someone. I mean, he's got Majora's mask on his face. It's probably like, you will kill everyone.
Ooh, bruh. I mean,
You know, there's a theory Majora's a... Go ahead.
bruh, isn't the moon already gonna kill everyone? At this point, it's just Majora's being an ass.
Well, in this case, Link is like Doctor Strange to Dormammu. He's like, I've come to bargain. And he never lets the moon crash. Just like he never let Dormammu attack the Earth.
Yeah. Well, Link is more like a weird alien here.
Mm-hmm. Nobody expected him.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm
what were
kinda
you gonna
confused.
say about Majora, by the way?
Oh, there's a theory that she's a girl because of the sound she makes, or it makes during the fight.
Really? I've never seen that theory yet.
Mm-hmm. It's obscure, but I've seen it by some very tough weebs.
Let me guess. Reddit.
Yes.
Ah, yes, Reddit. A scary
So we're
place
back
to be.
here again. Indeed. Day 2, it's a little bit trickier.
I
Just,
realized
you can't perish.
Link doesn't sleep for these 3 days at all. He just keeps going.
Maybe the Song of Time somehow resets his sleep schedule or something.
Yeah, you'd think he'd crash and burn by now.
Right? Maybe it has something to do with having the Triforce of Courage, if he even still has it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what confuses me. If he has the Triforce of Courage still, why was Majora's Mask able to turn him into Deku Link? Like, shouldn't it protect him?
Well, Triforce Courage doesn't have any power anyways, remember? It's more like a brand or like a key sometimes.
Well, it turned him into Wolf Link instead of making him a spirit in Twilight.
It was a reaction, but it didn't really protect him, you know?
It did protect him, otherwise he would have turned into a spirit.
I mean, if it really did protect him, he would have still been human. It took the Master Sword to save him.
I don't know, man. Zelda lore is confusing, how things work.
Yeah, but I think I'm under the impression that the Triforce of Courage, it doesn't really do much to begin with. It's more like it's proof that you were chosen.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
I assume it gives him courage too, though. Like, he's brave to be able to do all this crap.
I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted on that because there's a lot of other links that have courage, but they have no connection towards the Triforce or their reincarnations.
Mm-hmm.
Like take Wind Waker Link.
I don't know.
He has no connection as a reincarnation or the Triforce. He had to build it up himself.
Right, but eventually maybe it's what allowed him to have the strength to face Ganon.
Mm-hmm.
Or
You know what I
Ganon.
just realized?
What?
The non-reincarnated links, I think they have a tougher time than the reincarnated links because they have to prove themselves a lot more.
Right, gotta do extra work.
Yeah, because Wind Waker Link had to fix it just to be able to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other links just
And
straight
I'm
up
not
have it and they're doing other stuff.
I don't think Oracle Links had it, though.
No, they did. He did. I think the Oracle links are the same
sure?
link in Link to the Past.
But did he, like, I know he used the Triforce to wish, but did he get to keep a piece?
I don't know. But if you remember the Oracle Link games in the beginning, he was able to move stuff with that little triangle.
What does that mean, Triforce, though, is the question.
It's a triangle. I don't. It was a Game Boy game. I don't think they could add like any detail towards it.
Alright. But I just perished there. I blame thinking about Cody at the time, because I was like, oh, Cody's probably not going to want to do this video with me, so I failed because of him.
No, you were just garbage at it.
Wow. The only time I fail this mini game, you're just like, you're garbage.
Dude, I think we both know that I probably would just ace this.
I would literally destroy you.
No, that's cap.
Nah. Yeah, like, we talked about this a little bit in our first attempt with this, but perhaps Cody and I will do a race of a Zelda game someday. To see who's the victor.
And who's the chimp?
Bruh. But this minigame, it's not too bad on day 3. I mean, it's not as bad as I remember it, especially on the Nintendo 64 version, where it's the horrendous controls.
Mm-hmm. I think everyone.
So how do you hold the...
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Alright, how do you hold the Nintendo 64 controller?
Probably the same as everyone else did, holding the middle part.
I hold the sides, like a PS2 controller.
See, I would do that, but the damn joystick is in the middle, dude.
You get used to it after so many years.
Yeah, well, I never did it that way. I just did that straight to PlayStation.
Alright.
Well, then GameCube too, but different controls by that point.
And hasn't most of the Pro controllers like followed a similar design to like PlayStation 2 and whatnot?
I think the controllers have reached a point where they actually feel better than they used to.
Even PlayStation 5?
Yeah, they're all pretty similar to each other nowadays.
Huh.
I mean, I'm sure you noticed the designs, right? They're all pretty similar, the controllers.
I do like the PlayStation 5 one is white. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah, the white's cool, but I prefer the black.
Alright. I guess you can't have Oreos without the cream or the cookie.
What? Is that supposed to be
Just
a metaphor or something?
I don't. Yeah, sure. Let's say it is.
I feel like you were just trying to fill in space there.
Right. But here we got a little pea hat, and I think this might be one of the only ones in the game. And they are very easy to take care of, which I did not realize right away.
Is this really the only pea hat?
I think so. There's also only one wall skull tool in the game.
Wow. Yeah, those are like super common in Green of Time.
Mm-hmm. But this guy can't even hit me. I think it's because I'm so short. Well, I knew you were gonna do that. Hey, Cody bullies me about my 5'8" height. So all you 5'8" people out there, you go bully Cody now.
Bring it on. I'll just step over you.
Yeah, he's got like a whole 4 to 5 inch difference. If he's even that lucky. For all I know, Cody might be like 5'2" in real life and he's just lying.
Bruh, I'm way taller than you.
I don't know about that, man. Don't get hit by that bird, because he will steal your crap. We don't want our crap stolen.
Which crap would he steal?
He can actually take your sword.
Wow, really?
Uh-huh.
What the hell do you do? Well, if you can't get it back, what do you do?
Well, if you restart the cycle, you'll get it back, but otherwise you have to buy it back.
Wow.
Yeah. It's too OP, please nerf.
That bird is an ass.
That's probably... Right? That's probably a complaint they would get nowadays, though. If you could, like, update this game regularly. Nintendo, I got my sword stolen one time, and I don't want to play the Song of Time or buy it back, so can you please just remove his ability to do that altogether? Thank you.
Is that supposed to be your complaining voice?
Yeah, that's my young Karen voice.
Okay. A live service Zelda game. I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it makes sense for like a multiplayer game, but I don't know about like a solo game.
Right. So there's Epona, but unfortunately, because Romani has gone completely insane by day 3, we can't do anything about her.
Has that dead look and
Dead
a haunted
stare.
shake.
Right? And the barn roof has been taken off, which, who knows why that is?
Who knows what those aliens did?
Wow, Cody, you just spoiled the game. Cody's kidding, he's talking about aliens from Donkey Kong.
Hyrule. I'm talking about aliens from Hyrule. Like, what did Link do?
Nah.
He's clearly the one that traumatized her.
Yeah, probably. But we can't climb this fence to get Epona out. So she's just stuck there forever. And this is the part you didn't like last time because of how long it took.
This is very tedious, dude.
What do you mean? This is high quality gaming here.
It's cute, but it takes so long.
Nah, man. This is what gamers want in a Zelda game.
Oh yeah, I totally want to be marching around with chicks for about, I don't know, 10 or so minutes.
You don't want to march around with chicks?
No, because I might step on them because of how ginormous I am.
Wow. I'm gonna tell the next lady I see that you don't want to march around with them.
Okay.
Yeah, Cody doesn't see what I did there. Because he's too occupied thinking about how tall he is.
Listen, when you're this tall, you gotta think about tall people problems.
Alright. Why doesn't my shirt fit my shoe?
Man, I gotta bend down to reach down there just to get on your level.
Right. That way, you can't hit me when you try to. I'll just take you down.
I'll just step on you.
Nah. You wish you were that tall.
Probably not. If I was tall enough to step on you, I think that would cause some kind of bone problems.
Yeah. Like, I know the tallest man in the world had a lot of bone issues.
Yeah. A lot of soreness, and I'm pretty sure if you fell, you might break something.
I like that most of our commentary has been us not talking about the gameplay.
Nope, just random crap.
Just random crap, yep. Well, yeah, we're just marching around the chickens. I think that's part of the reason why, because Cody doesn't want to talk about how lovely these chickens are. Or these chicks, soon-to-be chickens.
I hated doing this in 2015, dude.
What do you mean? You get the best reward ever. This is so awesome.
Okay, you get their best reward, but the way to get there is so annoying.
Would you rather have to go through, like, a 20-hour-long temple, or just march around some chicks for 4 minutes?
Who spends 20 hours on a temple?
Someone that doesn't know how to...
That sounds like the most incompetent Zelda player ever.
Listen, my first time playing Ocarina of Time, I couldn't figure out how you get past that first Deku scrub. Like, you're in that little room, and there's that one scrub in there. I didn't know you were supposed to use your shield to deflect the Deku Nut and hit him.
Bro.
It took me years until I accidentally held up my shield, and I was like, whoa!
Bruh. Anyways, this is like
now
the best
we got
item.
the bunny hood.
Yes, this is the best item.
Right?
This is my favorite
You
item.
can walk it, run or walk at twice the speed.
Mm-hmm.
And that means your roll jumps will actually be further too, so you can get those massive hops.
Mm-hmm. I think every Zelda player is used to rolling all the time. But this
right,
is like
or backflipping.
But this is like the only time, aside from Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild, where you actually have a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no, never mind. I think Link to the Past and the multiplayer game have a sprint too, but it's like an item you have to get. Boots.
Oh, you just mean the magic meter?
The boots, the feather boots, or whatever.
Oh yeah, Pegasus boots, yeah. But with that, it's time to end the video off, so I hope you enjoyed mine and Cody's random commentary. You got anything to say, Cody?
Don't make the same mistakes he did.
Wow. Yeah, me failing one time, and now Cody's like,
Yeah, totally. That's my laugh.
yeah, well, whatever. Farewell, everyone.